Okay, this is another new one. This is one I just started mowing about a month ago, and I did a leaf cleanup here. I did a video on it, on the leaf cleanup here, and I have it for mowing all this year. Well, the year is over now, but I have it for mowing. I have the fall cleanup. Obviously, I have the snow plowing. So it's pretty nice. It's a big property, that's for sure. There's a lot of area here. It's a big yard. And it's a pretty good sized driveway too. That's one pass in. This driveway is double that width. I don't know how much you guys can see. I noticed last year when I made nighttime ones, because obviously that's when we do most of our snow plowing is at night. I noticed that it was hard to see in a lot of the footage. So I had this bar light on the plow last year too, but I didn't use it that much because I don't really need it except for on a few properties when I'm plowing. So I only use it on the ones I really need it on, but I did it on a couple last year and I found that it's definitely it's better for you guys as far as being able to see if I have it on. So I'm gonna try to run it more this year and snow plowing, and we'll see what happens. See, having the wings on there are great because when you wind roll and you turn it over sideways like that, it doesn't leave that big trail in front of the garage. But when driveways are real uneven, have a lot of bumps, ups and downs, things like that, it doesn't allow the wings to ride flat on the ground, and then it leaves a little bit behind. That's why I just had to make that final turn in right there. Now this one we're going to right here, I've been plowing, mowing, fall cleanup, etc. for years on this property. You guys have seen me plow this one many times in my videos. But this one I've had for a long time. I used to have the whole thing but as of last year, I don't. It's a shared driveway, and the lady that lives in the house on the right hand side, she goes to Florida every winter, so she's they don't really care about having her half of the driveway plowed. So plow came up slow on that one. That's some heavy snow. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, I knew we were going to get heavy wet snow, and that's why I sprayed the blade down. I just seen a car pull up over here at an angle. I'm not really sure where they went. I'm trying to back out to this road here, and I want to make sure they're not going to be in my way. But this is a long driveway. There's definitely a good amount of snow here, that's for sure. And it's not done, it's still coming down. They say we're going to get quite a bit over the overnight hours, so it is currently 20 after 8. I came out and started plowing about 7:30, so I'm just going through them all once now. For a couple reasons. One, my trigger is 3 inches, so I plow anything 3 inches and up. But one, I want to see how long it's going to take me to plow this new route, because I have about 15 new driveways I didn't have last year. So I need to see how long it's going to take me to get through a route. And two, if we get all the snow they keep talking about, I want to have the first layer of it off, especially with it being hot, heavy snow. When you get hot, wet, heavy snows like this, it's best to plow with the storm. I've said that a million times in a lot of my videos. It's best to plow with the storm versus waiting till it's all over with. Because if you wait till it's all over with, you're then plowing twice the amount of snow, twice the amount of weight, and it's a lot more beating that you're putting on your truck and your plow. You know, a lot of guys say they don't put that much beating on their trucks and their plows when they plow, and that's true to a degree. I mean, if you take it easy like I do, like I've said a million times, I never take on more than I can handle. That way I don't have to rush. But you're always gonna, when you're plowing snow, you're always gonna beat on your equipment to an extent. I mean, it's hard on trucks, bottom line. That's why, like, I know a guy that has a ton of money, and his regular work trucks and his personal truck are really nice trucks, and he could go out and buy the newest truck with the best plow, you know, etc., right down the line. But he doesn't. When it comes to plowing snow, he buys old beat up trucks off Craigslist, and you know, if they need a little work or something, he fixes them up, and that's what he plows with. Because one, it puts a beating on your truck, and two, especially if you live in New York State where they salt roads heavily, you're getting all that salt on your truck. Now, I have my truck sprayed every year. I have it oil bathed, or oil bathed, however you want to say it. So that definitely helps out, but you know, you're still driving across salt roads all the time, and I mean, it's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. So you're gonna get salt on the bottom of the truck, all over the side of the truck, and You know, maybe he's on to something. I don't know. I don't buy brand new trucks either, and that's one of the main reasons why, is because I know I'm going to plow with it. And I don't want it, you know, beat all to hell. And, you know, I'm not beating up a $70,000 truck. I see a lot of these guys that go out all the time, and they buy these $70,000 trucks and these real expensive blades. And, you know, the blade I can understand if you're doing a lot of parking lots and stuff, V blades and things like that, then, you know, it's definitely worth it, or can be worth it. But you know, as far as going and buying a $70,000 truck, especially if you're just plowing driveways, I think it's a waste of money to beat the hell out of it. Let's go on and get some more. For all you guys in the South that always comment on my videos and say you love to snowplow, this is what we deal with. You can't even tell where the road is other than looking at the reflectors on the side of the mailboxes for the ones that actually have it. Snowing like crazy, can't tell where the road is. There's a truck down in the ditch right there, a Tahoe down in the ditch. That's about the 5th car I've seen tonight. Watch, I'll throw on my bar light, it'll look like Star Wars. See it coming at you? Sometimes it makes it a little better, sometimes it makes it worse. This is what we deal with plowing snow. And you gotta plow in the middle of the night. Look, I can't even see where the road is. I know there's a big ravine right here with a bridge. You go off that, you're in big trouble. But I'm doing like 45 miles an hour right now. And you don't go any faster. I'm in 2-wheel drive. Oh, hit a bunch of drifts right there from the wind blowing. Threw the whole truck sideways. I could put it in 4-wheel drive, but for those of you that don't know about 4-wheel drive, it is a lot, once you start spinning or sliding sideways, it's a lot harder to pull out of it if you're in 4-wheel drive than 2-wheel drive. If I start going sideways or start fishtailing in 2-wheel drive, I can kick it back and I can make the ass end of the truck come back to where I want it. And I can be all right. But in 4-wheel drive, it's a lot harder to make it do that. But that's the difference. Not so glorious, is it?
I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come on often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me. Yeah. There's something inside. Yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you. Yeah. No, I can't hide.